after 4th of July, it was not that bad. It was certainly not very busy compared to most Saturdays. However, it was still busy enough that they almost had me go up front to help check. But we had a courtesy clerk that, damn it, by the way. I know I'm not supposed to say that. I'm doing my best not to. We had a courtesy clerk who was able to check. So I had them open it instead. Hold on. Excuse me. I had to do all the facing. Well, a lot of the facing. Pretty much like 90% of it. Because apparently there was just no facing getting done. Maria was in the deli, so she didn't face the deli cooler. Fuck. She didn't face the deli cooler. Kyla managed to face some of 8. But that was it. Then she went to go help with go backs, and go backs weren't. There was pretty much like no go backs done. Keelan Keelan talked to Elena, and Elena was talking to Keelan, so there wasn't any facing getting done between them, nor were go backs getting done in that case, right? So I pretty much did all the facing. Then I was going to do the tills for my last 30 minutes. Try and face up the deli cooler, then face up the front coolers, and then that would have been it. I would have been out of here. But I made the mistake. Well, I didn't make a mistake of talking to John, but I wanted to talk to John about doing waters because I was worried about the waters. Because there was something wrong with them that he wanted me to do, fix. So I did my best to fix it. It didn't really, fix the issue. He wanted to move Crystal Geysers down to put in 2 more slots for it. However, I did try doing that by doing his idea of moving 2 24K slots away and then moving everything to the right, then putting 2 Crystal Geysers slots in. Fortunately, I only managed to put 1. The other one could not fit. It went sideways. He suggested that once it gets super hot. Hello, Zayden. How are you? However, once waters get bought out, once it gets super hot, we could try fixing it then. Because that's pretty much the only thing that would enable us to fix the waters with the best of our abilities without actually having to move a whole bunch of waters. Hello, however you say your name. I'm just gonna say Palm. So I talked to John. He ended up telling me about some bullshit that's happening that our Drive and Go system apparently orders. They apparently order whenever they do Drive and Go. They go around, do groceries. They go around, get groceries for customers who are going to pick up those orders. They put it in their little room, scan all the products, whatever, right? It seems that when there are products that they cannot find, a lot of them will just put out of stock because it's not on the shelf or it's not in the right place or something. They will put out of stock if they can't find the product. It seems that putting out of stock means that gets put into our system, that it is suddenly out of stock. Which means even though we probably did have, couple more or 15 that are just not in the right spot, or however it is. Hello, Fernando. It'll order it. It'll put it into our system to order something because they put out of stock. Which means we've been getting a whole bunch of product that we don't need, because when they look at the shelf or wherever it is in the back stock, in the back room, we'll have 10 plus. Don't try to monetize mentally disabled people, even yourself. Why? What's wrong with being mentally disabled? And why wouldn't I be able to do that for myself either? Why are you targeting that group and then myself? It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's also very weird. Is there a word for people who hate the mentally disabled or mentally challenged? I'm, glad you said mentally disabled, by the way, and not, the R word, but so you're just being a piece of shit. Got it. Man. Simple, easy. Hearing banging. No worries for now, I just fucking banned him, so. No issue. Because one, it was weird that he said mentally disabled, not the R word, if he was going to be rude. If he was going to be rude, why not just be rude entirely? I was curious about that. And then I love how I started, complimenting him about using that term instead of, being rude outright. Just for him to, actually claim that was mentally disabled. Which is hilarious because in his original message, even yourself, which means I wasn't technically originally part of that group. Which is weird. Hearing a lot of banging. I don't know what it is. It's loud. I don't know if they're fireworks and it's a bunch of mortars, or if it's gunfire. I guess we'll find out as I walk closer and closer to the noise. We've only ever had like one gunshot that happened in our neighborhood. It was because someone presumably got murdered or they killed themselves. I'm not sure about the full details, but I'm pretty sure the cops said that someone had shot themselves at the end of the investigation. Which is really unfortunate. It was someone's father, so. But we do live in a more well-off neighborhood that's not gated. I wouldn't be surprised if it was gunshots, and if it was our house, only because people have stolen from us, and they have also egged our house and tried to steal like a couple $1,000 worth, things from our house, including egging our house and destroying our stuff. So, wouldn't be too shocked. I just hope that if it is our place and they are gunshots, no one's hurt, or pets, or anything valuable. But I don't hear sirens. So hopefully everything's, fine. It was just mortars, but I hate that mortars are going off because my dog fucking hates fireworks. Giant firework went off somewhere. Excuse me. Why are the lights on in that building if the building is closed? I never understand that. Hi, cat. Hi, pretty kitty. There's a cat. Do your sirens now. It sounds like they're going away. Like over to the south. Not really nothing else to talk about. I'm gonna go home, play some Night Rain, redeem myself because I only made a 40-minute video yesterday. So that's really disappointing. Shows your face? No, my face is here. It's just super fucking dark. But I know, you can't get enough of it. I haven't even taken off my glasses. Kind of like the Clark Kent effect. Pass? Damn, not your type. Darn, I'm my type though. I'd smash. Is it because I wear glasses? You don't like people that have 4 eyes? Wow, what's wrong with my mutation? There's a branch. Don't worry, even if they passed, there's still other people that would. Not pass, I mean, they would, as in, like, when people see someone really attractive, and they go, would? That's what I mean. I see a plane. Wow. I finished drinking my soda. Now I'm just kind of carrying an empty bottle. It's really unfortunate. Although now I get to fidget with it. Sure, I'll drop it because I'm messing around with it, but there, I took off my glasses. There you go. Better? They're probably fucking gone already, but you know, never know. They could have been lying to themselves. Maybe they are really attracted to me, and they're so nervous and timid they just don't want to admit it, and they just lashed out with a rude comment saying pass. By the way, it's not rude. They just, you know, I'm just not their type, but I had to, you know, keep going with the joke. I know it's super dark. I don't know why the lighting does this. There we go. Slowly coming back. Slowly coming back. I can't wait to get LASIK surgery so I can fucking see. One day it'll happen. Probably not anytime soon, but one day. That means I will be able to go to SAC Anime and actually see what the fuck I'm buying when I don't have to wear my glasses. That'd be great. Hello, Dakota. How are you? You joined pretty much as I am going to end my stream in a second. Doing good? That's good. Unless you're like a really evil and rude person, then that's bad. But good. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Hey, you suddenly became the top fan. That was quick. I mean, there's no one else in here, so surprised it took you like 4 messages to become the top fan. Anyway, walking to my house. So stay safe, everyone. Okay.